Good morning. It's just about 7 o'clock and we're leaving Antler. Super nice place. Would highly recommend it. We're not sure where we're going. We had a momentary discussion yesterday of going 23, but we're just not up for it. So there's a place that's 13, which is a little short. Then there's a 21, which we may make, but if we don't, we'll have to stealth along the way. So our hope is to get to A-Ball tomorrow and then hike to Katahdin Stream Sunday and stay at the AT Lodge Sunday night, Monday night, and summit on Tuesday. That's the plan. It is so beautiful here. We wish we had more time. It's just seems like we're always in a hurry. Looking for a moose. Might see a moose. Oh, I'm coming. Is there a better view over here? Oh, that figures. Oh, yeah, this is a little easier to see. Look at that. Oh, wow. How beautiful is this? This is Potaywadjo, I think it is. Lean To. They have good tending. In fact, we see one tent pad. So, bear that in mind. Huh? Oh, there's a couple tent pads. So that's cool. Okay, we're going to quick have coffee and get out of here. Well, there it is. Oh, Katahdin. Well, I think we know it's Katahdin. Oh, I wish we could stay and stare at it longer. Boy, seeing Katahdin was super emotional, I think, for all of us. There was a view a little earlier than that on one of the lakes. I saw some of the young ones out on the shoreline, and I think that must have been what they were doing, is getting a picture there. So once you pass whatever it is, the shelter we stopped at for breakfast, be on the lookout in far out and along the trail for places that you can come out and see Katahdin. There was one little cloud around it, but other than that, it's a beautiful day. So anybody who's summiting, I think, probably had a great view. The trail has settled into pretty good trail most of the time. You'll get some rocks and you still have wet spots when you're near water. But then you'll have really nice stretches like this where you can pretty well cruise. We have probably still 17 miles to get to Rainbow, and I need desperately to find some cell service because I should have called the AT Lodge yesterday and I didn't. Okay, looks like we're going here. Oh, see, now this is one of those places I should put the phone down. Oh, another stream crossing, which went dry. I changed shoes. It's supposed to be another water crossing in less than a mile, so I left my Tevas on. If you don't have like Tevas or some other kind of camp shoe that's a water shoe, you will be wearing your wet shoes. John in Michigan, who follows us, hey John, had a good suggestion. If you're going to have to cross in your shoes, take out your insoles, take off your socks, your Injinjis, your gaiters, all that, and just cross in only the shoes. And then when you get on the other side, knock them off as much as you can and put everything all back together. A couple of us really started having some hot spots yesterday from walking in wet shoes for 2 solid days. So you want to do everything you can to mitigate that. Well, it would appear that the quote second water crossing was really just a little tiny, I wouldn't even call it a creek, but it was muddy And I still have my water shoes on. Rich didn't, and he slipped and got his shoes all gross. Tumble down dick, whatever it is, with the ladder, you can come across that on rocks. But after that, I went ahead and put my shoes back on. Some other girls that we've been hiking around said, some Sobos said there were a ton of water crossings today. So hopefully there won't be any more that require a shoe change. 200 feet to that lean-to. I think I can see the roof. We're not stopping. We have miles to make. We just had a Pop-Tart on the run. We've been walking alongside this for a long time. Rich keeps having the dread that we're going to have to cross it. Right?
Yeah.
Hopefully not. We're about just shy of 9 miles in. We're hoping to do a 21. It's about 11 o'clock. So that's still in play. Without, you know, having to keep stopping and taking shoes off and doing crazy stuff like that, it'll be easier to make that goal. But we do have to do a little bit of climbing up some mountain whose name I can't remember. It's not a super tall one. It's like 1,500 feet, but we've been bumping around at 500 feet, so we're still gonna have some up. Iceman surprised us yet again. He's gonna make us lunch. I'm so excited. Bye, Iceman!
Thanks to you, Iceman, for all your help.
Yes, Iceman fed us all hot dogs and coleslaw and potato salad. Now we have to go waddle up the mountain. Bye, Iceman!
Bye.
This is Nahmakanta something or other lake. It's really pretty.
Take a canoe out?
No, we can't take a canoe. We gotta hike. We are out on the beach. It's a beautiful day. Well, we are on the summit of Nesuntabunt Mountain. That was a bit of a grunt for only 1560. Another great view of Katahdin. We got a hold of AT Lodge from on top of Nesuntabunt, whatever it is, mountain. And Cody was great. He was like, can you go fill out the form? I'm like, dude, I'm on top of a mountain. So anyway, we are going to have to change rooms around a little bit, but we have lodging for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So that is awesome. We haven't figured out where we're sleeping tomorrow night because I couldn't see a way to get a hold of that campground. And hopefully there'll be a place we can set up our tent because we got to do the 11 in the park on Sunday before we go. But there she is. So pretty. Fighting not to get caught in the dark, but boy, is this pretty. We're about 3.5, a little farther. I don't know, maybe 4 miles from Rainbow Ledges Lean-To. Dark sunset is at 7:15. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it is. And we're thinking absolute dark will probably be about 7:45, and it's about 4:30. So we need to hustle. This is Rainbow Cascades. It's really pretty. We are about 2 miles from our destination. I have no idea what time it is. It's been a long day, but it looks like we'll make it before dark unless the trail goes completely insane, which could happen. Here's some more of the Cascades. I just looked at my watch, and we are 1.8, and it's 5:33, and sunset's not till 7:15, so we're good. It is like 7:15, so it's almost getting dark. And this is where we are camping our last night in the woods. And we'll be at A-Ball tomorrow. This is Rainbow's Lean-To, but we are not anywhere near the Lean-To. I could sneak over here real quick. You can see there's a bunch of tents over here. We got here kind of late, so we just sort of went off and found our own spot. Bunch of people down there, and somebody found a spot off there, and one way back in the woods. The shelter, I haven't even been to it. It's down that way. They've got a fire down there. I can smell it. But it's real nice. There's just lots of little paths, and you can just sort of find your own place and set up. So, wanted to show it to you before it got any darker. Good evening. It's 8 o'clock. It's late. That's what happens when you do almost 22 miles. We did like 21.7, I think.
Today. Really enjoyed today. The woods in this part of Maine are amazing, beautiful. We walked along many streams, saw many ponds.
Saw Katahdin.
Saw Katahdin a couple times.
It was really cool.
Pretty neat. It's getting really close. The trails in northern, up this last 50 miles or so of trail is not quite as easy as I was thinking it was based on the reports.
I think he wanted, like, a manicured lawn. I don't know. Every time we got rocks and roots, he got so cranky.
We walked along a river for about 4 miles, and it was the rootiest section of trail I had ever seen. And you couldn't make any progress at all because you just had to go slow because there were so many of them. And one of the guys, Santiago, one of the other hikers, we've been hiking in and around for quite a while. I walked up to him and said, "Hey, how you doing?" And he, first thing out of his mouth was, "How'd you like all those roots today?" So I don't think I was the only person that was having...
I think it's a guy thing. I think girls do better with roots. I really do. But, the second Iceman sighting, that was awesome. Hot dogs for lunch. Yay.
Wow, Iceman. That little grin of his, is just amazing. I love that.
Yeah, and he
come
fed
around
some
the
other
corner,
folks too.
And he's just got this little grin.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was so sweet to feed us.
He fed us and a bunch of other hikers.
It was great.
He was just so happy to do it.
We really appreciated it.
He tracks us. He stealth tracks us on our inReach because he has the
login.
Yeah, access to it, and you just never know. I mean,
it was a pleasant surprise.
I'm surprised he doesn't show up in my driveway someday.
You don't have an inReach on there.
Oh, that's probably true. Yeah,
but yeah, and then on top of the mountain, I was able to call AT Lodge, so we're all set there. That's really good. The only thing I'm kind of worried about...
We're almost tomorrow night.
I'm kind of concerned because with it being... It's not only Labor Day weekend, there's an Native American Indian festival or something going on, which is part of the reason why nobody could get any sites at Baxter. But I don't know what we'll do. I mean, if A-Ball Pines is full and then the private campground is full... I was kind of trying to look for stealth sites, and I don't see much of anything, so I guess we can go talk to the ranger. I don't know, because we can't hike all the way to Katahdin Stream. That's too far.
Rangers are really nice. They're always really helpful and accommodating.
So we'll see what they say.
I think they'll probably have some ideas.
Yeah. So, anyway, this is our last night in the tent.
One more day of hiking until
that's a lie.
Get into, civilization park hiking.
Yeah. Yeah, if we can get into the private campground tomorrow, I know it's more expensive, but they have showers. I would like a shower.
After being out here for
5 days.
Yeah, that whole bathing thing is way overrated.
Hush. Okay, well, that's enough of that. We don't need to talk about personal hygiene.
I'm just saying that whole bathing thing's overrated, that's all.
Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.
See you, kids.